All
stuff
right,
kinda
we are live again. Sorry for the delay. I had a bit of computer issues. But
The guy broke into his apartment. You had to kill him.
yep, absolutely. Where were we? I think the last thing I heard was CJ saying something.
Oh God!
We were making soup, and you were making sourdough bread.
I made sourdough. It's really. I definitely gave up like half of it. I made a huge thing, a furball size thing. So I guess for you giant people it'd be normal, but I definitely broke off like a whole fourth of it and just gave it to August.
Hell yeah.
August, may I ask, as I look over at Tor's dad, who's afflicted with the frigid woe, but is a half giant who's resistant to cold damage, so it's not going to be perfect. How long did it take for Lyra to suscept to this?
Well, she got sick before I came back to town, so I don't know how long she was sick.
Oh, so helpful.
How
I'm
long
sorry.
did you see her before? And sorry for asking, it's just, it might be important.
I think it was a while before my visits. I don't think I'm gonna be very helpful.
You can roll a history check if you'd like.
Okay.
I thought me and Rogue's history rolls were bad.
Very August coded right there.
Yeah. Well, yeah, hard to say.
Am I supposed to be burning? August, are you thinking too hard?
Yeah, we're back at where we just were. So.
And we're back, baby.
So Denny, on my red egg I got, did I get the feeling that it liked it hot or it liked it cold?
I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be real, Chief. That's a future Dennis problem.
Gotcha. Okay, well, I'm just going to, like, Tuanoth went to go take a nap. I'm just gonna go, like, the egg, I had gotten some cloth for it, and I'll just have it, like, bundled up
Yeah.
in its little happy little swaddle sack on my back, and I'm gonna put it, like, cuddled up next to Tuanoth. I'm
Hell
Tor.
yeah.
Oh, he's a
I'm
granddad.
Yeah.
Congrats.
Just, if the egg is warm, it'll help warm him. If it likes it cold, hey, maybe it'll hatch.
He just, like, you see the anime bubbles going in and out. He just, like, grabs the egg and rolls over.
Yeah, it's insane.
Wow, like father, like son. That's cool.
I would
Gotta
love
come from
to go
somewhere.
see Umagorn with you. I will, however, stay here to watch over Tuanoth.
Hey, Denny, how long has it been in game since like we all met up?
What do you mean? Like, since the start of the campaign?
Yeah, basically. I'm just wondering how close
Ooh.
Tor is to becoming 23.
It's been about almost a year now.
Almost a year.
Yeah.
Okay. Alrighty. Cool. I'll lead the way to whomever. Disguise self back into generic man.
GM.
Hell yes.
Jim!
A white man.
Jim.
Jim!
No. Hell yeah. All right. So, Tor, you know where you're going.
I do know where I'm going.
You're going down to the Deliberation Disc.
catch me deliberating on that desk.
I moved you guys and forgot to move myself. Yeah, so Umagorn's get up is over near the cave wall in the Anvil of Smeltborn. And you guys are able to walk in.
This is where I live, pretty much.
This must have been uncomfortable for you with how warm it is.
It wasn't great, but it helped me get strong.
You are real strong.
As you walk in, you see a younger dwarf, gross, sweaty, very dirty, but he's got a fine long blonde hair. He's got fine long blonde hair, tightly braided behind his head, going almost to his mid back. His chin area is shaved, but he's got like this giant Hulk Hogan mustache that goes down, like towards his chest. He's got a leather apron and gauntlets. He's got a smithy hammer. You also see his assistant, who you would know as well, Tor, is Dalen. They are young, sort of mid-teens, maybe like 17 or 18, elven girl, but she's like unusually jacked. And Tor, you would know that she is mute.
Huh?
Can't shift see anything.
Yeah, I was like, it's coming up with a spinny, but nothing's happening. Oh.
There's Umagorn.
Austin, he just said that's a teenager.
I would like to rescind. I was listening to the cat purr.
All right, let's do that. Yeah, that's Dalen. And neither of them hear you walk in. They're both working.
Well, at least it's not super serious mode. He doesn't have his mustache tied behind his neck.
How often does that happen?
Gorny!
I love it when you just flat ignore me. It makes me feel really special.
What? Tor! You're back. I owe you some money.
What? You don't owe me any money. I've given it all to old people.
So nothing's changed, huh?
Take the money, boy.
He has already pocketed it. It's that offer is off the table.
Yeah.
No.
How's your dad?
He's looking like he probably needs to be inside of that forge.
You know, I offered that, but then we figured he might melt.
Yeah, that's probably for the best. Have you seen that before? Do you know what's...
Well,
How long have you been hanging out with my dad?
well, they got here a couple months ago, and I saw a big fucking green guy walking through the thing, and I was like, Tor! And it was not Tor.
Yeah, there's two now.
Yeah, now there's two of you. Fuck. Old people are gonna be so rich. You been smithing? You been learning?
Oh, he's been learning all right.
Who the fuck is this guy? He's tall.
Gorny, this is
Howdy.
Lawrence.
Hey, Lawrence. Can I call you Larry? It's easier.
No, you may not.
Larry it is.
Sir, with all due respect,
He secretly
if-
likes Larry.
with all due respect, if you continue to call me that, I might actually flip my shit.
You can certainly try. And he looks towards the grass blades out in the hall.
Roke. Bub Dub.
Hello.
And August.
You got yourself a fine, motley little crew there. And that is an interesting mechanical frog.
That's very nice. I built it myself. Would you
And
like to see it?
kind of gears you use.
The ones I
Kinda
find
gets
off the ground.
fuzzy. Oh shit.
We lost him. lost
They talk for a solid like 2 minutes before Umagor's like, wait, you're here for something. I know you ain't coming back to work for me. You've blossomed, as your father has said.
Upgraded. Yep.
Ugh.
Yep.
But,
It's weird phrasing, but yeah, we've gone. Hey, I left here, took a boat, found these guys, flew to the freaking a new planet, then came back and was like, "That's not good enough," and went to the moon, and then crashed the moon into another moon, and then came back here.
Oh, you're still telling stories.
You
And
forgot
there
about the
were
whole part we
space
went to my
wells.
place. What the fuck?
Oh,
Space
there.
web.
He's
Sure.
also a druid.
We've also seen space sharks.
He's also got a really hot girlfriend.
Yeah, she just, goes to a different school in Canada.
No, she just has a child. She had to go take care of for a little bit.
I don't believe you, that Lawrence.
I like you. What was her name again?
Umagorn. And this here's
Well,
Dalen.
hi, Umagorn. He's gonna
Dalen
reach out and give
waves.
him a very manly handshake.
He gives you, I mean, the man's a smith. His strength is maybe 18, but his grip strength is probably a 28.
Glorious. And then he's gonna give a very friendly wave to the other.
I'm
person.
assuming that I know like some sign and stuff like that I used to communicate with this person, even though they were better at everything than I was.
Yeah.
And I'll just do the polite greeting.
She does the same.
Stuff.
She kind of bows,
Just to
gives you a handshake,
make
goes back to working. She's very focused.
yeah. Hey Gorny,
Yeah.
do you know anything? I asked you this earlier, but then we got completely sidetracked. But
Let's get
do you
sidetracked.
know what we can do?
Sorry. Sidetracking again.
Do you know anything about? Glances over at Rope. The Frigid Woe.
Oh, no, been looking around since your father got back, trying to help out. I don't know shit myself. I know Malaismir's terrifying and old and spooky as shit. But, I don't know. I got to contact someone to talk to. He's got an office out of the
Oh, he's fancy.
the Broken Stool, which you would know is a tavern. He's somewhat of an information dealer. He's named the Conductor.
Oh, brother.
This guy stinks.
Is that a self-named kind of thing, or?
I don't fucking know.
Does he have a weird little hat?
No, he ain't got no hat as far as I know. I ain't never seen him. I know he's there though.
Also, this Brandy Buck and Pip.
Yeah.
Do we know anything about them? Do we need to go
They're
talk to Mama Buck and
two and
Mr.
off
Pip?
made sure their families were taken care of. Our two little halflings live around here. Well, lived.
You know who they were working? Like, why they wanted to go? Was it just them two? Were they just like, hey, let's go here, yippee, and just went off on an adventure, or were they like contracted to do so?
Your dad would know more about that, but I know
Yeah, he's
he was going to help out. I don't know. I'm sure if they had a contract, he'd know about it. I think they were just, head in the sky. Everyone else is going there and coming back. We might as well give it a shot and make some real money.
Yeah, that always works out.
Sounds like him.
Sense a deep sadness in you.
Is he talking to Tor?
No, he's talking to you.
Oh fuck! I'm the most chipper person I know.
Me too. And he just laughs.
He looks at him with haunted eyes.
Oh man. Well, yeah, I think that conductor feller is I just saw a cat.
That was insane.
He should be there for the rest of the night. I know we had something else going on this morning, but
We'll go
Oh my
take
god.
a look, I guess. It's good to see you, Gorny.
yeah, you too, Tor. Don't be a stranger as long as you're here.
And you'll put me to work, I know you.
Well, that's why I don't want you to be a stranger. I'll get out of here before I do put you to work.
Is that just looking around at the group? Is that everything? Anybody else wants to know anything?
Sounds like if we gotta talk to this conductor fella. What kind of reputation does the gentleman have? Is he the friendly sort, or
Well, not entirely sure. I know he deals in information, so do with that what you will.
them types normally ain't so friendly?
Yeah. Sometimes the most unfriendly looking motherfuckers you meet are, in fact, the most friendly.
And sometimes they're just bastards.
Hey. He leans
You know
over to
what?
Tor. Is this one a bastard?
Reformed.
All right.
It's okay. I ain't here to be the friendly sort either. He immediately trips over his own boots. Fuck!
Hell yeah.
I used to be somebody.
Hell yeah. All right, you guys scooting on towards the bar.
Yeah. I'll wave Hulk Hogan and his companion goodbye. They seem cool.
Hell yeah.
Hey, Tor, they seemed pretty cool sorts. What the fuck happened to you?
Hey.
Hey!
Hey.
Hey!
He's an eye guy.
I lean down to Bubdub. When did he become so actually chipper? It's kind of disturbing. I say as I'm side-eyeing Lawrence.
I think Tor's starting to rub off on him.
No better
I don't
actor
know.
than a liar.
I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing yet.
I feel like it's just leading up to an inevitable crash.
He's gonna crash out like crazy. Joke's on you. This is the crash out. I'm
Oh,
gonna look
no.
over it. I'm gonna just kind of say to Tor, like, in all seriousness, though, are you doing all right? Be honest.
Shakes magic 8-ball. Please try again later. No, I mean, yes, no, it's a lot, but we have like at least something to focus on. Like there's a goal
Yeah.
to do, right?
You just.
Follow the breadcrumbs.
This is your hometown,
Save
but
the
you
dad.
see, kind of get away from my But you seem kind of nervous. It's not very in character for you.
I mean, I didn't see a lot of this town. I mostly just worked in the mine and came here, worked in the smithy. Rinse and repeat.
How long did you do that for?
10 years.
That's a long time to be a place and not call it home.
Yeah, but I mean, you saw them back there. Maybe it was, and I just never let it.
I understand that. Well, it may not be home, but you certainly got family here.
Hopefully, I still have family here.
I was talking about the smithies, you fuckwit.
Umagorn's a good guy. Pays terrible wages.
I
Terrible
believe that.
wages. Awful.
You're
It was
like
just a
3
room.
times as high as you could just threaten to throw him into the lava.
The power in that mustache is unbelievable.
That is true. It was a sanctified mustache.
Alrighty. You guys have made your way to the broken stool.
It's on
As
the
you
same
walk,
disc.
I think it's one up. Let me check.
Gotcha. It doesn't matter, but
Nah, but we gotta know. Yeah, it's up. It's in the volition disc. You hear it before you enter. There's a jovial atmosphere. You can hear people singing along with the performance. You can hear mugs clanking, and you guys can pull yourselves out wherever.
Lord of the Rings, but from Timu.
Timu of the Rings.
Timu of the Rings.
That really
Nova.
sucks. There we go.
Oh no, not that bard.
What do you mean?
We've definitely seen
Same
him
bard,
What do
different
you
time.
mean? It's just a dragonborn. There's nobody.
It's gonna be
If you-
freaking Whiskers or Three Fingers,
It-
Tiptoes, whatever that guy's name was.
His name was Keltak. It is genuinely not the same character. I just did not want to find another bard token. He's just kind of playing his lute. People are singing along. Hell yeah.
Oh
The bartenders,
Oh,
see this
no.
dwarven man, and this elven woman.
Looks haunted.
Why did that dwarven man look like Gary Busey?
He kind of do.
I don't like that.
Do you think they have any buttered sausage?
Ew.
You need to
It's
stop.
Nova to just simply break everyone.
As you walk up to the bar, how can I help you?
I look over at Tor.
Oh. I'm not the one. I don't know how to do shady deals.
Oh,
Hey,
motherfucker.
bartender.
Just buy
I'm looking for
drinks.
information. Oh, I want a drink.
Fuck.
Well, I can give you one or the other. Maybe both.
Oh.
Maybe both.
I'll take the drink.
All right. He pours. He counts however many in your party, pours that many very large dwarven signs of ale.
This is my kind of place.
Shit is very strong.
Woo!
I miss this place.
Anything else?
Looks to rest of party. Pleads for help.
Looking for a conductor. I think with that, I probably not like saying that super loud, but more so under my breath over microphones.
Say that one more time.
That I was looking for a conductor.
He slides up. What do you know about the symphony? And he kind of holds a hand out.
As I reach into my coin pouch, I'll pull out 5 gold, and as it clinks into his hand, that the percussion keeps the beat.
He's go into that hallway off to your right. At the end of the hall, knock on the wall 3 times.
I knock back the rest of my drink, give him an appreciative nod, and head into the hallway. Which one was that?
He just wants you to go over here and knock on this wall down here.
Alrighty. And I kind of look to my party, like basically giving the eyes of like, follow at your own pace, you know, kind of discreetly. And of course, Tor would just immediately come.
I don't know what to do with my hands.
As you knock on the wall the 3 times, you see it sort of morphs into a reinforced iron door. Its surface scarred with deep scratches and a faint dwarvish rune that... Tor, you speak dwarvish, right?
I think so. Yes, I do.
Means speak true or not. Speak true or not at all. The door opens. The air inside is thick with the scent of pipe smoke, old parchment, and a faint metallic tang as if blood has been spilled here one too many times. A heavy wooden desk dominates the center, its surface cluttered with wax-sealed letters, coded ledgers, and the occasional bag of coin. A single candle flickers within a glass lantern, casting long, jagged shadows that make the walls feel closer than they are. Along those walls, shelves bow under the... I can't read my own writing. Bow under the weight of dusty tomes, rolled up maps, and small, labeled files. A threadbare but elegant rug lies beneath the desk, really tying the room together, but also muffling well, a mismatched set of chairs. One sturdy and comfortable, the others designed to keep visitors uneasy, are arranged before it. And behind the desk... Where's this token? Where's this man?
It'd be great if it was... What's his face?
Oh no, he's back!
Oh, I called it! I was literally just saying that!
Earlier it's gonna be him, so it's off.
It is Art! Welcome back, Art.
I was just literally just in the process of saying that. And it went ding.
If you'd like to describe your character.
Oh,
Well,
you motherfucker.
It better be
It's
hot.
this guy.
no!
Actually
like
saw
3
him.
sessions.
They saw him recently. He has kind of a... His hair is kind of a matted mess of somewhat short dreads. He has colorful clothing. It's very... There's a little flamboyancy to it, kind of.
Hey.
But when they walk in, he would say, he would have 3 cards in his hand, and he said, "Find the red lady. Would you like to find the red lady?" As he has a slight smirk on his face, and when he smirks, there's like 1 gold tooth one
I just-
gold front tooth there.
I just stand aside to let the others enter into this kind of, probably now with the amount of folks, I imagine relatively cramped office, with just like a cordial nod from the nondescript man that I currently am.
It feels so very hard. You'll know me.
I had the funniest of feelings we'd be seeing you again. You like keeping an eye on the comings and goings in the city?
No, of course not. I don't do any such thing as that. I just exist.
No. Oh,
So
Colby's in the
guys,
dark.
I'm pretty sure I met this guy in the French Quarter at some point.
I was about to say I'm loving the occasion.
How could I assist y'all? What do I call you, by the way? You have some sort of like group name or something, or is it just?
You motherfucker.
Addy and the idiots, but we're short the Addy, so now we're just the idiots.
Typically, we're the entourage to the.
Oh, shit.
Never mind. Not really important, I guess. We're working on it. But we were sent by Umagorn. More specifically, he was.
I gesture to the giant that's green.
And he's holding the little bird's hand.
And what do I call you, big man?
Name's Tor.
Wow, that was very easy. All right. What about you? Just looks at
I don't
Bub Dub next.
I don't know how to lie. I'm not good at this.
I'm the one you took before going front.
Oh, I remember. I
So
absolutely
you're gonna
remember.
know me until
Yeah.
we get a little bit more information.
That is fair. That's fair. Would you like your full gold get back, or would you like to try again to find the red lady?
Ah, that's okay. That's okay.
Okay.
Double or nothing. You should do it.
At some point, I'm gonna message Dennis asking if he can slide a hand check for that 4 fucking gold.
That's fair.
At one point, I'm not gonna tell you when. It's just gonna happen. Or I'll take it on your cold, dead body. No.
That's also fair.
The implication of your body being cold means that he's not going to be the one to kill you, so there's at least that.
True.
Yeah.
Also, that you may know while we're here, because we're going to be asking about cold. This stuff.
Let's get to it then.
Oh. We were hoping you might have some information on the
Frigid Woe.
Frigid Woe. Throok.
Oh.
Rogue kind of like deflates a little bit as before he even offered his name, it's already been given, so he's just gonna go with Rogue now.
You guys wouldn't last a day. A day in the Feywild.
I think
I
he
swear to
probably
God.
he probably kind of grins a little bit, and then he leans back. I think he's sitting down. And he says, "And no matter where they go, there's no escaping the frigid woe." What do you want to know about that?
How to escape it.
No. Well, that's too bad. I have heard many people coming from Isocross with this sort of condition. Why, y'all trying to find some sort of cure or something? Is that what you're trying to do?
The cure and perhaps its origin, which you now suggest is from Isocross.
Isn't that like way north? Like
Yeah, it's
side
across the
road?
frigid
Yeah.
depths.
So completely unrelated to Malaismere, where it was contracted from.
Maybe, maybe not. We don't know if it, because Islecross also is a place where parts of a falling city landed.
True, true, true.
It seems resistant to magical cures of a certain nature.
Yeah, don't it?
You wouldn't happen to have anybody who's afflicted in your life, would you? Give you vested interest?
Oh.
Stop.
Mm, no, I wouldn't.
Then can I make a proposition about a business endeavor?
He leans in.
First, you've already heard my name. May I ask, what should I call you?
Also, when he leans in, around his neck, he's wearing a chain, silver chain, and you see it kind of falls a little bit, like it hangs, and there's a red, like crimson ring attached to the chain.
Denny, should I know what that is?
Give me a history check. Yes, you can do it.
I wasn't even gonna ask that time, but okay, cool.
He's gonna roll a 17.
24.
Six.
never-
Wow.
Wow.
No.
Yeah, probably not.
That's some fine jewelry.
But what do I?
What do
Nice
we call you?
ring.
What did they tell you to call me?
Just the conductor.
Oh, really? They actually use that still.
Have you moved on from it?
Well, I mean, I've had a few. The thread maker, conductor. There's a couple others, but
I think I like the Threadmaker more, personally. Sounds a little less pretentious.
Regardless,
A little.
consider how lucrative it would be to find the cure to something that is incurable.
and y'all believe y'all can definitely do that.
Depends on if we have a reliable source of information who may or may not have heard rumors of the possible location of such a thing.
I also am gonna look at him with a straight face and say,
Whether or not you believe me, we have traveled through time, through space, through hell.
there is no trace of lie in his. He doesn't say anywhere of like where specifically they've been, but there is no hint of a lie in his eyes as he says that stuff.
I'm gonna turn to Tor and say, when we go to hell? I don't remember that.
What? That was
The-
your arc, Beetle.
Yeah, your arc, and then also the Crimson King
Oh,
or the King in Yellow.
yeah! Fuck!
Yeah, we've been a couple of times now.
Oh, the Eternal Labyrinth of Woes! That would be it. Okay, yeah, I remember that.
Is he always this intense, this one?
Normally I'm a comedic.
Okay.
That was actually his best joke.
I think I like you. Alright. Roke, right? That's
Yeah. That's what he said, at least.
Right. Yeah, that's what he said.
Oh my god.
Oh man. Alright. Right. Okay. You know what? In fact, you have sold me on this little endeavor. He stands up.
Oh, but you never told us what the endeavor was.
Well, he sort of suggested it already. Finding a cure for something that's uncurable.
We're gonna fix your shit.
I was
Of a
just hoping there was
nondescript
like I was
nature.
hoping there was just like a step one. go down the road. Step 2, get cure. Step
Well,
3,
I
profit.
mean, if it does help, step 1, walk down the road. Step 2, head north. Step 3, not die. Step 4, find a cure. Step 5,
Good
leave.
stuff. And then at
5
some
step
point,
plans are
probably
my
like
favorite
10 or
plans.
11, profit.
Well, yeah, that's my step 6, profit. So, since we since we happen to be somewhat of a fan, I mean, sorry, I was reading something and I said fan.
We are
Burning
fans
my
of
work.
art. Yeah.
I was reading something as I was talking.
It's impressive.
Damn, I forgot what I was gonna say.
I can't talk when I'm talking, so
You can't talk when you're
Um,
doing anything.
this is true.
So, not to imply that you aren't a trustworthy and honorable gentleman, but how do we know you're not gonna find a way to procure such an item and then stab us in the back and make off with it for yourself?
Well, that is a very good question. First off, well, I guess you don't really know, but if it helps, all right. House of Cross is a very dangerous place, and I'm not sure how well a single individual would actually do. So, I would have need of people to at least be around to keep me safe.
I can accept that.
We won't stab you in the front if you don't stab us in the back.
So,
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, plus if you try to screw us over, my guns shoot really far. You'd have to run really fast.
What's a gun?
Nothing.
Right. Right? We don't know what guns are, right? Most of us.
Very rare on this.
Actually, would he know?
He might.
Actually, he might know.
Yeah, he might.
That's fair. Okay.
That thing?
He'll just say noted. That's what he'll say. Noted. That's what he'll say to August. So, before we actually go on our travels, I'm a bit of a showman and a magician, right? And do any of y'all have nightmares?
That guy does. And August points to Beetle.
Oh. Well,
thanks, August.
Well, it
August
seemed like he
Tor
can
just
help.
Giving up all the information.
he winks at Roke again when Beetle says, "Thanks, August."
When I said August, I said it very intentionally.
Yep.
August. And then I just looked back at him.
You enunciated hard.
Yes. Hard S, hard T. Gust.
Well, mister, I have a way of...
Oh.
Only
What did you say now?
it's very temporary, though. And
You broke up, Art. You're gonna have to say that again.
Oh, do you hear me?
Can you hear me
No?
now?
Am I good?
The sentence you just said kind of got cut.
Alright.
It sounded like you said
He-
Adelaide, and I was really
Oh no, he
stupid.
says, I have a way of curing your ailment. But it's very temporary. It could be an ongoing thing, but that depends on you.
And why would you so kindly do such a thing for a stranger?
Well, I mean, it's part of my bag. It's part of my thing. I do this around different parts of Exandria. It's kind of my go-to trick. With a flick of a wrist, a card appears. He says, "This, you simply just need to, before you go to bed, lay it under a knapsack, or if you're sleeping out in the wilderness, just bury it buried it in some dirt or something.
Can you roll me a d20, Art?
D20. Just a regular D20?
Yes, sir.
No, the green D20.
D20. I rolled a 14.
Oh, we now
Well,
got a name.
he seems like he is very legit
You-
and very
you do
truthful.
see, you do see my name now,
Mm-hmm.
if it's a real name.
Can I also insight?
I
Relatable.
I have like 9 different names. I'll be honest.
Yeah,
What a mood. I squint at this gentleman.
same.
I figured he was telling the truth, but I don't quite trust what he's gonna do with the nightmare. And once you have performed your magic trick, what then? What happens to the nightmare?
I mean, I'm not collecting it if that's what you think. I'm just I'm just helping you get rid of it for a night.
Oh, you're just
Well,
being a gentleman.
I'm
That's very
not.
sweet.
This is. He holds up the card.
What card is it?
It's just like a custom card, and it has what looks like a person sleeping, and you'll see like what looks like slight Z's, and like there's a little bubble that goes out, and it's like a
Fuck you.
landscape. It's like a
Yeah.
beautiful landscape there. Basically, it's like hinting at nice dreams kind of thing, but it's very small. Yeah, but that's pretty much it on the
Out of
card.
the kindness of your heart, free charge.
Well, the first one's free, just so you
Ah.
know it works. Second one's gonna charge you. Well, it's
I'm
gonna cost.
familiar with that kind of deal. All right. He's gonna take the card.
First sample's free.
But just so you know, now this is very important. The only way this actually works is you have to be solitary, singular, by yourself. The only reason is because if there's others next to you, there's a chance that it'll take somebody else's dream instead.
How solitary is solitary?
Usually, if you're, let's say all of you are traveling together, you would need your own room. Or if you're out somewhere, maybe have your own tent. Or maybe,
I don't own a tent.
that's unfortunate, I guess. Or, let me
If we're going
see.
to be traveling north, we really should purchase some winter equipment, including a tent.
And some
True.
sleeping bags.
Yeah, so you would probably want to get yourself a tent, maybe a singular tent, and then just park that card right next to you and have a lovely sleep.
Sure, I'll give it a shot. So, how do you want us to refer to you? Conductor.
I think Khan is appropriate.
I thought he said his name was the rug maker.
Thread.
Right.
What if we just call him Duck?
Call him Ted. I mean...
Y'all could call me Duck, y'all could call me Khan, y'all could call me Thread. Some people have called me Martel.
I'm
Was
gonna
that
go with
Mar
Duck.
or Montel?
Martel.
Martel. Okay.
Nice to meet you, Martel.
You as well. For a second time.
Well, why don't we... Don't see much point in waiting. We got some walking to do. Or shopping to do. Whatever.
Mm-hmm.
They got, like... sleds or something.
4.
sledding. If we're gonna be trying to go somewhere and it's cold, I assume the ground will be cold. And then if we have like, I'm not talking about like sleds for the fun of it. I'm talking about like the transportation kind.
That's what I figured, but we also have just bag.
Mechanically speaking, you will all need cold weather gear except for Tor. Yeah.
I see what you mean. Like,
yeah.
I got you.
And especially because there's gonna be ice and shit, so if you don't have the crampons, you'll be fucked. 2, you can get a sled. We'll talk about cost, but it's not going to be crazy expensive. And we can figure out kind of everything in a less role play sense. Otherwise, it would take 84 years.
It's been 84 years.
But yeah, other than that, with the shortened session, that's about all I really have. So if you guys would like to continue to chat, you absolutely can. As you kind of walk towards shops where we'll pick up either in between sessions or next week.
So, Martel, we take it you're not from around here.
You're muted, Art.
Ow, 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 ow!
Wow.
Fuck, he hooked a claw into my ankle.
Ouch.
My uncle.
What gave you that impression that I'm not from around here?
Call it lucky intuition.
Well, I'm from everywhere. Here
Oh, very
and there.
mysterious.
Let's just say I've been here enough times where I would call this place home.
I'm just curious what character Art would be playing if we had gone to Bub Dub's home.
Martel, but there.
Martel, but frog.
Martel, we're from.
I've been from everywhere.
No. He had to have kept the Cajun accent.
Okay.
But Cajun accent, but frog voice is just
Agent Kermit.
Oh no.
Hi-yo, Kurt.
about
Nope,
Patrick
I can't
Mahomes?
even do that. I can't do the both.
It would be Patrick Mahomes or
Patrick
Kenny Powers
Mahomes.
or whatever that dude's name is.
Ooh, jambalaya.
That's funny.
You have
Well,
any
yeah.
special skills that will help? Because you mentioned we need to keep you alive. But I doubt you're the sort to be completely defenseless to at least agree to do this with strangers you just met.
That is very fair, but you have a very trusting face.
Discreetly, he's gonna cast Disguise Self again, and it's still not his real face, but it's just a different face.
Sure.
Surprisingly, each face you choose is just as trusting.
It's so very sweet.
And I look to Beetle. It must be my eyes.
It must be. I'm gonna. I want to do a magic trick. Beetle's gonna fake sneezing, and when he pulls his hand away, he also has a different face.
Does everybody do that? All y'all do that? You're the face changes? Is that your group name?
That'd be kind of cool, actually, but no.
I would never get rid of this beak. Have you seen it? Look at it.
It's a good beak.
It's
very-
beautiful.
August is a
It's a
sex
nice
machine.
beak.
They could never. You can never get rid of all of that.
What the fuck, Beetle?
What the fuck, Beetle?
It is a very nice beak. I wouldn't get rid of that neither.
I'm gonna turn and ask you a question, but unless you speak Thieves' Cant, it's going to sound like Pigden. Do you speak Thieves' Cant?
Yes, you do.
Oh, I do. Oh, okay.
Mhm.
I was trying to. I was like, what am
Yeah,
I?
you're good. You're good.
And he basically asks, so what are you doing knocking around a place full of goody two-shoes like this?
There's always more that meets the eye. They're all Transformers. Sorry, that was stupid.
Robots in
Oh,
disguise.
oh no! Help!
And then
It's again.
Chuck shows up.
Help! It's again. Colby's gonna look for
Campaign
Decepticons
one.
for 2 hours
Oh,
straight.
Campaign
God.
1.
No.
Hey, I had a partner in crime, okay?
You did. You did. That was the day you broke Shan.
God, it's a
He
stupid
looks
joke.
very pleased with the fact that you speak pig Latin. Thieves' Cant.
Pick that.
The funniest thieves can't ever.
But if you actually must know, like I said, I am more of a showman. I am a magical performer, a magician of sorts, and I am screw it. Why not? He reaches his bag and he pulls out a puppet.
What's the puppet look like?
I will show you.
Hey.
Listen, I will show you.
I will show you the puppet if I could
I
find
will
it.
show you the
The
puppet.
world. All right, hold on. Where's? I have it. I just need to find it.
He has to ship it UPS to each of us.
Yeah, I gotta. Yeah, just let me ship it to y'all. How do I do this again? Oh, I can't. I'm just gonna do it in Discord. Where should I put it, Nenny?
Doesn't matter. Session drops, tavern, either work.
All right, I'll just put it in tavern. Whatever. And it would be. Sure, why not? He'll start with that one. Boop.
Ah!
That's terrifying.
Nice doll. You make it yourself?
Actually, yes, I did.
Wicked.
And it has strings attached to it.
So it's a marionette.
Mm-hmm.
So you do traveling puppet shows?
I do a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Yeah, I've done. Some have called me a puppeteer.
I'm sure they have. Red Weaver's string puller. That could be a new one for you. Oh, that's kind of fucking lame, though. Scratch it. We'll workshop it.
I mean, I'll gladly accept a new one. A string puller.
Oh. I kind of like it. Of course, there's always the classic puppet master. You can't beat it, unfortunately. You can try, though it may be.
Surprisingly,
Metallica would like to know your location.
Surprisingly, nobody's called me Puppet Master, but they have called me the Puppet King.
Okay. You must be real good with puppets.
Calm down, Vito.
What is that supposed to mean?
You just look like you were getting excited. I don't know what to do.
I'm just trying to show interest in our new friend's hobbies. Is that such a terrible thing?
So, what exactly? How? It's kind of a motley crew all y'all got going on
Yeah.
right now. Like, what's your, like
Deal?
your beetle?
We
Thanks
all got
again.
made into
Allegedly.
fugitives together, and since then we've not been able to separate whether or not we want to.
I kill people for fun.
Interesting.
How does that make you feel?
How's that make me feel?
Yeah.
I mean, hopefully that gives you the satisfaction you desire, I guess, if you desire that.
It never does.
Mm. Well, I'm sorry, then. Also, thank you, by the way. He looks at Tor.
Four.
Well, if I need any information on anyone, I just come to you and ask you questions.
Oh God. Tor,
See?
keep your mouth shut unless
Somebody
I'm
thinks I'm
present.
smart.
No, Tor, he's pumping you for information because you don't know how to shut.
He
Boston
seems like a
hits
trustworthy
your
guy.
mouth.
He helped you with your nightmares.
He ain't helped shit yet. We have to
Allegedly,
test that scientific
allegedly,
hypothesis.
and then he's gonna help us get a cure for things. So,
Tor, on what evidence do you have to back any of the statements you have just made?
I don't have anything else to hang on to.
Except his word, right?
That's it.
How many times have I said something and given my word and it's meant nothing?
No, like we have no other options, is what I mean.
Martel,
Well, yeah, that's true, but we don't have to be completely trusting and give away all of our deepest, darkest secrets on the first.
I didn't
given
tell him all the
opportunity.
deepest, darkest secrets. Okay.
That's why you'll die young.
He hasn't gotten a pumpkin yet, so wait for that to
You
happen.
only got
Coming
2
soon.
left.
You have a
Yeah, I gotta be
pumpkin?
picky. What?
You have a pumpkin? I wouldn't mind having one, actually.
Yeah, I got one. Here you go.
does Martel have any visible weapons?
Say that one more time.
Does Martel have any visible weapons?
Let's see. Hold on. You will see on his back he has what looks like a drum. What else? No, he doesn't have any visible weapons.
Okay.
Actually, scratch that. He has a rapier on the side.
That's very visible.
Yeah, that's very visible.
I suppose I'll ask him, or say, that's an interesting pendant you've got there. Does it mean anything, or significant?
Are you gesturing to the necklace?
I
Or
incline my head towards it, yeah. Where I guess now it's back under his shirt, I assume.
Yeah. Oh, that's just a little token that was given to me.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just say it's from someone I had dealings with in the past. But to be honest, most of what I have is from someone I had dealings with in the past. So it's not really that special.
You said it was a red ring?
It's a red ring. Yes.
What shade of red is this ring? What is it? Is it metal or is it like out of a stone?
Well, I
Basically,
see-
it's a Ruidian red.
You did use the word
Shrug.
crimson.
I did say crimson.
Is this
Hang
color?
on, hang on, hang on. No. It's decidedly not the shade you think it is.
Okay. I can see red these days, so I know
Yeah.
the difference.
Yeah. It's very different from what you think it might be.
Okay, just making sure. Just
Mm.
gonna double check.
No,
Oh, there's no harm in barring thing.
Instant death.
on-
There's no harm in borrowing a thing or two here and there.
I agree. Also, that is a very fancy gizmo you got. It points at, I guess, a robot frog? Is that what it is?
Robots in disguise.
Yes, I
We
built
found
it.
one already.
I built this myself. It's fantastic.
Oh, you did this.
Yes, I did. I'm very good with my hands.
You know, there are a lot of folks out there that would love to meet you.
What do you mean by that?
You did create this, right?
correct.
Yeah, they. You know how many people out there would like someone who's good at making things like this, make themselves something like that.
I mouth over top of him. Weapons.
Yes, I'm sure, but this is my companion.
Right, right, right. You know, I kind of understand that. I understand that.
You know, thinks back to yesterday where you called it a bomb.
Shh.
He's just kind of staring at you like this.
Eventually, it will be. You want the deterrent? This is the deterrent. If you want, I could make you something at some point, depending on what you would like and how much effort it requires.
That is very kind of you. It's like he's trying to say what to call you, but he doesn't know what to call you.
You can call me Goldie,
Goldie.
Box.
because you took 4 gold from me, and I am gold.
He is a gold
That's
frog.
fair. That's fair. Do you want this back? Is that like?
No, it's okay. It's okay. I will get
You
this
won
back.
that fair and square. You ought not to just give it back.
Wait, I'm
Yes.
sorry. I'm
He's
sorry.
just-
You said you'll get it back. You mean
I
from
will get-
me?
I will get it back somehow.
I could just hand it to you right
So
now.
it doesn't make it fun, though.
Right.
He's a
Yeah.
strange one.
Does that make it fun for you?
I guess not really. Just understand that sometimes I do have things that stop people from taking things from me. So I don't want to accidentally.
I never said it would be unwilling.
Oh. Interesting.
Well, we'll get there. We'll get there. That's okay.
I've done some heinous things for 4 gold.
And on that montage of the heinous things he's done for 4 gold, we are going to end it. We will come back to this next week. Over the next week, I'll try to do it tomorrow, but if not, definitely Saturday. I'll get a separate channel for shopping for winter things and things you want to get. Like
RP chat.
mini RP chat. I guess we could just use RP chat, but
Whoop,
Yeah.
whoop.
Welcome back, Art.
hell yeah! Welcome back to Art. He's going to be with
Thank
us
you.
for the foreseeable future.
Yay! I miss Adelaide, but I love art.
It's Ardelade.
Oh, and you can all level up.
Oh,
Hey.
Oh.
I was
All
not
right.
expecting that.
See you guys later on the stream. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Boy.